Alright, hello, good evening everyone, greetings and bienvenue. We're back with episode 10 of Skyrim. For those of you who are curious, I want to go ahead and let you know, we are going to play Hades 2 again. I know. I'll be honest with you, a lot of people know this, some people don't. I hurt my throat recently, and I have been letting it rest. I am a little tired today as well, so we're going to see how well we do. But I figured this would be low-key enough that we can get a nice little experiment. And maybe... I've got a busy weekend this weekend, I believe, so maybe no stream on Friday. But at the latest next week, I do want to at least give the good old college try once more for Hades 2. How are you guys doing? If you recall, our objective tonight is going to be Elder Knowledge. We are going to go into Blackreach, aka the worst dungeon in the game. It's awful. It's terrible. Which is why we are going to take us a nap before we go. Now, last week we accomplished a couple things. We got this lovely house for our family. This is Proud Spire Manor. It is the most expensive house in base Skyrim. Kids love it here. Our husband thinks they're gonna go soft here. You know, that's just like his opinion, man. But it's a fine house. I think it's a fine house.
Do you think I could be a bard? I really like singing.
Sophie, I think you could be a murderer if you really put your put your mind to it. Now, Mommy's gonna take your money. She needs this more than you do. Damn, girl, just look at her. Look at her go. Look at her go. All right, we got some bugs. Where's our husband? Where is our husband? We still need to go get our things from our other houses.
The palace looks so pretty. I wish they'd let me inside.
I'm sure they would if you asked nicely. Maybe I need to become Thane for them to let you in. Husband.
Speak. You can ask anything of me, love. Fortune smiles on us. Here's your share, love.
Thank you.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
How much money do you have? 758? Okay, we are going to bleed you dry. Phrasing. Let's see, what do we have? What do we have that's worth a damn? Anything we can get rid of? I think we've sold just about everything that we don't need. No. No, you didn't. Oh, wow. That's awful. Isaac, I am so sorry. You know what? Let's sell these to our husband. Because we can now cast these spells, so we don't actually need the conjuration scrolls anymore. Food, obviously, we want to keep all the food we have. If we can't cook with it, we can sell it, frankly. Oh. Let's see here. Oh, no. Well, yeah, we can't use any of this stuff, so we might as well sell it. Madness ore, lockpicks. Black Soul Gem, Grand. And then, yeah.
Conquer your enemies, my love.
Can do. Alright, so we have Bound Bow, and we have the Saints and Seducer summons. Which makes us way scarier.
Hey, wanna play tag?
I do not.
Pardon me.
I will not. Okay. So we need to go over here. That's good. I'm happy to hear that you're not completely stuck, Isaac. Okay, there's not really a great place to start. I'm half tempted to move them to Solstheim if we end up doing the DLC, which is going to be up to you guys. I do want to finish the main campaign, and then if you guys want to do the DLC, fuck it, we'll do it. I have no strong feelings at this point. I mean, it's Skyrim, for God's sake. What am I going to do? Be like, nah. Also, how do we feel about... I ask about this every time we stream Skyrim, but now that, you know, there's literally no plausible deniability left, how do we feel about the remake of Oblivion? Any y'all gonna get it? I'm on the fence. Because I've not played Oblivion, but I own Oblivion, and I know that you can mod the shit out of Oblivion. I know it's harder to mod Oblivion than it is Skyrim, from what I've been told. But I also, again, full disclosure, I was a little bummed on Monday. I interviewed for a job last week and didn't get it. I found out Monday. So I kind of just needed a day to recover. But, like, I'm still unemployed. I would love to have a game on my laptop that doesn't need internet to play. Offline mode... I feel like offline mode should activate by default for whatever the last game you played was. I really, like, truly, madly, deeply believe that. It is very orange. It's looking very Mordory out here. Also, how's the audio balance, guys? Too loud, too soft? Let me know. I have Baby Man sniffing my fingers. Like she's gonna get a little treat. Yep, it's the gateway to literal hell. We could do the funniest thing right now. We could do the funniest thing. Does this work? Does this work? Okay, is there a spell that I haven't equipped from Conjuration that I can actually use? Revenant. Okay, Revenant. Can we cast Revenant? Okay, so we cannot revive the horse. I tried. I wanted the zombie horse. I guess that means we either need to do the Assassin's Guild and get Shadowmere, or we need to do Dawn Guard and get Arvak, which I do love Arvak. Some people not super fond of Arvak. I don't know why. I will say that the quest to get him is a pain in the ass. I don't know why Arvak is so hard to get. Mostly just because the Soul Cairn is just god-awful. Let's see. Woman. Let's see how chat feels after we do Blackreach. Blackreach might be enough of a nightmare on its own. I do like, though, that the Golden Saints... Well, the Saints and Seducers are a Morrowind reference, right? Because weren't Golden Saints like the highest level summons that you could have? Durnalvir, yes. Yes, Durnalvir. What a funny shout that is, by the way. The, like, fucking Conjure Dragon shout. Because it's like, what are you supposed to do in response to that? I cast Zombie Dragon. Did she fall off? That's not good. That's less than ideal. Shivering Isles. Thank you. Okay. So, fun fact. I have never actually completed the main quest line of Skyrim. Like, it's really like one of those, like, 80s movies kind of things where, like, at this point, I already know everything that's going to happen. But as far as my individual playthroughs, this is actually the farthest I've ever gotten in the main quest of Skyrim. I had, like, a few hundred hours on my original 360, like, playthrough, and never... God damn it. Expedition Manifest. We managed to secure the site. Okay. A mage not associated with Winterhold, parentheses, took some time to find. Okay. See, the best thing, though, that we acquired last week is undeniably the, like, Golden Saint Warrior summon. Because now we have just, like, a beefy beat stick that we can... We have a tank. Yeah, this could only be a good sign. Look, as long as we don't run into 2 copies of the same guy from the expedition, I think we're Gucci. We could go in there. But we can't go in here. Alright. I never played Morrowind. How do you guys feel, people who played more than one entry in this series? Like, is it true that, like, Morrowind is, like, the peak entry? Like, I know that not every, you know, like, opinion is, like, concrete gospel, I get that. But it's like, I know that a lot of people complain about, like, oh, well, the game got way more hand-holdy. Admittedly, I like the ability to receive help. I don't know if, like, quest markers for everything is the way to go about it. I think on a map this size, it's helpful. Because, like, I don't like being lost forever. Golden Saint Warrior. I know a lot of people don't like Skyrim because they got rid of spell customization. Which, I mean, if you play a spellcaster, I get it. Literally, as a spell sword, I just use what they give me. Yeah, this bodes well. Totally no Donner Party energy here. Empty bottle, okay. Okay, so the thing that I hate about glaciers, by the way, every glacier environment, is they always think there's chorus even if there's not. And that's because, like, the sound effect they use for, like, oh, the melting glacier is that fucking skittering. Hate that skittering sound. I need to watch. There was a challenge run.
I know you were trying to keep it for yourself, Cesar. You always try to keep it for yourself. No, there's got to be more scoop. Shut up! Shut up! Don't lie to me, Giselle. Hit it. Always try to speak.
Okay. So, there's the hired labor. They went that way, which appears to be a way we cannot go. It's funny to me that the Chorus are the ones that freak you out the most. Okay, that's a dead dwarven spider. Okay. Oh no, it's an awful quest. If you are any kind of like bug phobic, it is the worst quest. It's not close. It is the worst. I do kind of wish though that we could use restoration because the little boon you get from getting his skull back is nice. Working well. Why not? We might as well get all the worst stuff out of the way. Okay. So far, nothing. Petty soul gem fragment. Former scrap metal, do not need that. Common soul gem, we'll take those. If we go in there. Just gonna take that for later. Oh shit, okay. Kill! Kill! Hell yeah!
Someone there.
You know what? Just gonna... Oh. Well, you can't actually cast Soul Trap on them, can you? Right, because they're automatons. Just gonna put Bound Bow in my other hand. Because that's gonna be our primary method of attack, is probably double conjuration at this point. Because again, the conjured arrows are the equivalent of Daedric arrows, which, aside from Dragon Bone arrows, yeah, no, it still levels up. It's like casting Mage Light or Muffle or... Oh, okay. Haha! Fuck you! God, feels good every time. See, and bound weapons are great because they level up conjuration and the weapon. So we can actually level up archery and conjuration.
Who is this, brother? Another of the smooth skins looking for food? This one must have
Sir, you have ghost arrows in your body. Ooh! Yeah, it's... Okay, he already killed Jazar. Jazar's journal. Oh, good. Ooh, like that. Yeah, hey, that's slurs from the other franchise. Thank you. Get it right. Well, something's about to spawn. Can I say something and not be looked at like I'm absolutely insane? I know it's my stream, so the question is in fact rhetorical. But I do not like Fallout 4. I do not like Fallout 4. I tried it. I've tried playing it several times. I have never finished it. I think the crafting is okay. I think that the customization is great. The gunplay is great. It's just, there's a certain level of jank in my Bethesda game that I enjoy. And the changes they made to, like, the narrative structure and, like, the speech choices and all that, it really, I know this is, like, people talk about it like it's the stupidest take ever. And people hate the people who talk about it like this. I know they do. You know? I can't help it. I am one of those people who, like, just could not deal with the new dialogue system. Because there was nothing wrong with the old one. Nothing, not a goddamn thing was wrong with the old one. Not a goddamn thing. Weirdly enough, that is actually part of it. Is it does not have the jank that I like. But it's also like that so much of it is built on communication that doesn't mean anything. So 3 in New Vegas. New Vegas, for instance, speech entirely overpowered in New Vegas. New Vegas speech infamous for being, like, overpowered speech. Because you can literally beat the game with a speech check. If you have 100 speech, you can beat the game without fighting anybody. But, like, half of the conversations, in 4 have no meaning. They have no bearing. They don't mean anything. They're pointless. And also people have pointed out, like, so your core motivation in 4 is to find your son after he is taken from you. And there's a multitude of reasons why it doesn't work is a good motivator. Because, spoiler for, like, the first half hour of Fallout 4, by the way. You get to go into, like, you actually get to reenact the, like, bombs falling and, like, going in to the vault, which is cool. The spectacle of entering the vault and exiting the vault for the first time, getting the Pip-Boy, that shit, on point. Looks great, feels great. It's anything you could have asked for from the experience. Yeah, because it used to be in, like, you know, Fallouts 1 through New Vegas. They would give you pre-written speech options so you knew exactly what you were saying, but they all did different things. They would have different outcomes, depending on, you know, what you said when to who and with what stats you had. If you passed a check or not. Like, they mattered. Your choices mattered. But with the new system, you don't know what you're going to say. You get, like, a vague tone of what you're going to say. So you can't even really, like, roleplay the way that you want. And to make sure that you don't fuck yourself out of an option, they do that, exactly. They basically make it so that every option yields essentially the same result. Which is completely antithetical to the way the game is supposed to work. Now, do not get me wrong. Some of the characters in 4, absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. The DLC, honestly, good. Far Harbor, fantastic story. Nice gameplay changes. Like, you know, I don't want to imply that, like, the whole thing is some irredeemable dumpster fire, right? Please do not get that impression from speaking to me that, like, there's nothing about 4 that's worth playing. 4 is garbage. Don't touch 4. How dare you speak that thing in my presence? I don't mean to imply that. Like, it's still a pretty good-ass game. It suffered from making a bunch of air quote improvements that no one asked for. And while again, the gunplay is fantastic, the customization is fantastic, while all of those elements are incredibly well done, it is at the end of the day an RPG. And if I am not compelled by the story in my RPG, then why am I playing an RPG and not an FPS? That's my problem with Fallout 4. In a nutshell. Yeah, no, that's another thing too. The settlement system, hate it. Hate the settlement system. Hate the settlement system. Like, it's cool in theory. It's really cool in theory. But yeah, because of the settlement system, this is awkward. Just gonna ignore all of that, I guess. Yeah, no, Preston Garvey. Like, there's nothing wrong with Preston as a character. He's a perfectly fine character. But essentially, his function is to be a Radiant quest giver. Yeah, thank you. Kiku's absolutely right. Fallout 4 has decided the story it wants to tell you. You do not get to write your own story, you get to listen to the story they've written. And that's not what it's supposed to be about. And that's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate, because so much of the rest of the game was done incredibly well. And it does kind of do a disservice to itself in that way. But no, Hancock is great. Valentine is great. Piper is in the game. I know a lot of people hate the railroad. Jesus? Eyeless creatures. Dance is legitimately an interesting character. Dance is legitimately a very interesting character. They could have done a lot worse than Dance. Also, Maxim, very hateable. Extremely hateable. It's just fun to hate him. Oh, Chorus eggs. Okay. That appears to be a flammable liquid. Yup! Yup, this is about to get a whole lot of not fun. Okay. So we need to avoid the pressure plates. Because, spinny death blades? Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Bad, 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 bad. You know, Maxim's an asshole. Rude! No, I do like that they were like, okay, you know, there are some returning characters. I will give them that. I am glad that there were some returning characters. I think that was cool. But it wasn't enough to save it, in my opinion. Like, if people really want to see it, I would play it. I would definitely want to do, like, a crowd control-ish thing, kind of like what we did here. But maybe explicitly, like, more crowd control. Just for the meme. But, you know, part of this, too, is that Skyrim is Skyrim. It's a relaxing game. It's one of the top-selling games of all time for a reason. Not interested in Fallout in the slightest. Well... we can't go through there. Hello, tactically placed pipe. Perfect. Awesome. Simply awesome. All right, what is... oh, ooh. Brother, ugh. Porker loaf. She is straight up not having a good time. Well, no, like, I do not wish to excuse the fact that Todd Howard insists on reviving this game from the dead constantly. That's what you get. That's what you get, you little ankle-biting shit. Fuck you. Oh, that's a Falmer. That sure is a Falmer right there. And it begins. And it begins. just there we go. You know? No. Tap up my spikes. I would play it. But what I was gonna say, Isaac, is like Fallout I think is a wonderful setting. I think it's a great franchise. I think it does a lot right. It's just that that particular entry, in my opinion, not one of them. But no, 3 New Vegas, I'd be down. If people really want to say it, I'm down. But of course, we also have the almighty list that Kiku painstakingly maintains for us, and I can only ignore that list for so long. Like, this was already a diversion from the list, as I recall. I've enjoyed it, but it has been a diversion from the list. Is Our Lady dead? I think Our Lady is dead. I feel like, I feel like, the particular order by which we've gone about things has, altered, our experience somewhat. In the sense that we are beating the shit off, just absolutely beating the bricks off of these fucking, Falmer. But that's also because we were fighting saints and seducers. And all we had to do was cheese Thoron. Those sure are some bones. Boy, howdy, those are some bones. But no, I like the setting of Fallout. I do like... What's the word I'm looking for? Atom punk? I like that shit. I cast White Woman! Truly, women, if they work together, can accomplish anything. By the way, for those of you wondering, I probably am just going to end up selling all of these arrows. Considering we don't really need them at this point. Really, the best use of our resources is just, like, hyping our mana up. As long as we have high magicka, we can just cast bow and have 100 arrows. Ah! 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 Thank you, Kiku. Go, white woman! All right. Well, this is a problem. So I said we don't really need the bow. I didn't say we would never need the bow, and this is why.
Oh my god!
Blue! Blue, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm getting my shit kicked in by albinos.
See you burn.
How are you? How's Toby? I know Blue is taking a break from streaming tonight to spend time with the BF. How is Tobers? I've been gone a week and I didn't want to skip another stream, so we're here doing some Skyrim because I think if I tried to play Hades 2, I would crash out. My throat is still holding up decently well at this point. I might end up with a headache by the time we're done, but I think I'm holding together fairly well. Hell yeah! I love Dantedon! Fucking love Dantedon. I cannot wait. Cannot wait for the next season. Oh good, spider eggs! Spider eggs and Chorus chitin. That's how you know it's gonna be good. I mean, we can talk about creepy nuts all damn day, because Otanoke goes hard, Bling Bang Bang Born goes hard. I know that they've made some other stuff, and I definitely don't want to be reductive by saying like herder, you know, like that's everything, because it's not by any stretch of the imagination. I did hear, and it was like from one of those random like shitty like YouTube shorts, that apparently they actually inspired an anime. Like, the guy that wrote this series was actually a huge fan of like them, and asked permission to name his series after their song. And he said, yeah, you know, like they said, yeah, sure, hell yeah. Okay, this took us further down. This is not where I wanted to go. Or did this take us up? This took us up? Okay, this took us up. I mean, look, if people really want to see it, I would do it. This is technically at the moment the closest thing I have to a job. So, yeah, if y'all want to see it, now's the time to ask. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, we are going back to Super Conjuration time. I summon Gal Gadot if she wasn't a terrible person. Yep, that's a big-ass spider, all right. We are killing that first. I don't care if it's the lesser threat. We're killing it first. Because I said we are. Just... okay. All right, guys. All right. Okay. All right. Just look at him. He's dancing. Oh no! 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 We're not gonna get a chance to watch Dantedan before the no. We're not gonna have a chance. I encourage you to watch that shit now. I do at some point need to show the Skate the Infinity OVA, because I did see a little bit of it. Apparently it does take place like back when Joe and Cherry were in school. So it shows them just like being high school rivals, which is great. Yep. This sure is my favorite kind of environment, boy howdy. Love it here. Love it here. I love Dantedan. I was excited for it before it came out. Like, it was really on my... Like, the first time I heard of it, it was on my radar immediately. Because it's, like, just not serious at all. Which, oh. I'll probably post about it in the Discord later. I've mentioned it a couple times. People may recall. There is a show I have become obsessed with called Kaso, which is by the guys who created Ninja Warrior, but it's for skateboarders. It's skateboarding Ninja Warrior. And all of the competitions are currently on YouTube for free. Watch them, 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 watch them. The third competition just wrapped up like a couple weeks ago. They just posted it on YouTube like 3 days ago. And it's so fucking good. It scratches that Skate the Infinity itch. And like the thing that I probably like the most about it, honestly, is like, unlike a lot of shows where there's a competitive element, everyone's just really happy when everyone else does well. No, this is live action. This is real. So the first season, the first competition was all Japanese skaters. The second competition, they got a couple of international competitors. And then the third season, the third competition, which is the one that just wrapped up, they actually had, it was damn near like a plurality. They had like a member of the Canadian Olympic team. They had a couple of Thrasher like Skaters of the Year competing. Like, it's a solid competition, and everyone is just having a good-ass time. And in the world that we live in, that is some shit we desperately need. Is just people having a good-ass time.
Someone there.
The only thing about it that I don't like, and it's really a nitpicky thing, is that in one of the competitions, or like in one of the stages of the competition, they do give a handicap to like female skaters. Which I'm not a huge fan of. Just for like it's an athletic competition kind of thing, but at the same time, I mean, based on the stat spread, it does seem like it's needed. I don't know why they came to that conclusion. But it's definitely no less impressive. So, like, the first part, it's divided into 3 stages. The first part is always, like, a street skating obstacle course. And, for the female competitors, they get, like, shorter gaps. They get a little bit of a time handicap. So they get, like, shorter jumps, and, like, a 7-second handicap. But it's only for that stage. And it's not like anyone who's taken the handicap has, like, run away with it either, from what I've seen. So I can kind of forgive it. The second stage is usually, like, some sort of rail section. So it's like some sort of grind exhibition. And then the third is, like, some big, like... The first one strictly is, like, a downhill course. Oh, fuck. And the last one is more of a, like, actual... like, skills course. And then if they clear all 3 of those, they get to compete for $1,000,000 yen. And there have been a few winners. I will say this much, there have been a few winners. But, what I like is they hype, like, every time they introduce somebody, they hype them up. Everybody's really excited when everyone does well, and people cheer them on all the time. Like, nobody's shitty about anything. Which I love. Like, even when somebody doesn't do particularly well, they're just like, damn, you know, like... But the most recent one, Caso 5 and 6, was insane. Absolutely insane. And again, that is Kasso, K-A-S-S-O. It's on YouTube. It's produced by TBS Japan. Go watch it. I'll wait. Oh god. I could stream Tony Hawk 3 and 4 when it comes out. We did stream Tony Hawk 1 and 2 ages ago. We played it on Stick, if y'all remember. I could go back and do 3 and 4 when it comes out, if people really wanted to see that. Though, again, there is the money. I'm trying to stick to stuff that we could do for free or cheap right now. Now, don't get me wrong, if somebody buys me something, that is definitely on the table, but I also don't want to, like, beg people, hey, please buy me a game and I'll stream it. I just feel icky about that. Though, Shimon did gift me a game recently that I talked about in the Discord once or twice called Monster Sanctuary. It came out a couple years ago. It's a Pokevania.
Sullen, let's just get out of here. Hasn't there been enough death?
Of course you want me to leave. Just waiting for me to turn my back. So you can have all the glory for yourself. Huh?
Well, let's kill these guys.
Teach you to mess with
If Abyss ever comes out on Steam, you're not giving me the option to refuse. Targe of the Blooded. I mean, it sounds cool. Thank you, Kiku. I don't know if that... I don't know offhand if that's the YouTube channel, but yeah, I believe that's... Okay. Alright, that's a little wild. Okay. I will tell you this much, though. There are compilation videos. There are, you know, like highlights. But, you want to watch the full competitions. Now, I do want to reiterate this as well. Black Reach is pretty. It's a pretty-ass location. It is, however, massive. Just massive. Yeah, everything we did just now was to get to the dungeon. We have not even gotten to, like, the dungeon part of the dungeon. I cast White Woman. Oh! Oh! Ah! Yep. They fly down here. Down here they fly. Okay, we have unlocked the lift to Blackreach. Excuse me. God damn it. So there is. Oh! Riff Arcade, here for the raid! Welcome, Raiders! It is I, the Sheeb. Welcome to the stream. You can call me Kami, though, if you haven't met me before. I'm a variety streamer. I play a bunch of different games. Tonight we are playing Skyrim and going through the best dungeon in the game, Blackreach, he says with completely veiled sarcasm. How are you guys doing? How was Reach? Ooh, Halo Reach. Bringing back memories. How was Reach? Did you have fun? You have a good time? Well, we've gotten the Blackreach lift, so we're gonna go sell off some of our booty. Mud crab.
You can sell off that junk at bits and pieces.
That's what I was gonna do. Thank you. That's precisely what I was gonna do.
Don't think you can barter with me like one of those damn shopkeepers.
I thought adventurers were supposed to look
I could shoot you
Welcome.
in the face.
Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Hey, 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 hey. It's not that we didn't finish the dungeon. We finished the first phase of the dungeon. It's different. I don't need these. I don't need these. I don't need that. I don't need that. Don't need that. I feel like our husband would like the Targe.
Isaac Evans 3 paid me to say fuck you child, don't make daddy sick, his dog is on you. They have knives.
Mom will... I would sick my children on him. With their knives. You do, Piers, you don't have enough money. I would love to give you my soul trapped in a rock, but you don't appear to have enough money.
This is anytime.
We're going to need money.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay. What did I get? It just says item gotten. Okay. Let's see here. Shivari's note. Note on new wares. Okay. I guess the one from him. It's the only one that makes sense. Yeah, no, Mysterious Note is the one from, oh god, why am I forgetting her name? Blades Lady.
Find yourself in my city, lass. This here axe in full swing is right.
We've got strong swords and sturdy armor if you're looking to buy.
I mean, I was looking to sell, actually, but you don't seem like you're looking to buy. Alright, just gonna phase through the ground, I guess. Excuse me.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
Yeah, I know. That's why I make mine from magic. Delphine.
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
Jari.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Did the other one die? Is that what happened? Yeah, this is not the usual guy. Okay, that should be enough. Enough arrows.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a lot if you're interested.
Yes, Jari, I know you want me to help you kill people. I know you do, and it sounds riveting. Truly it does. Just not right now.
Speak. You can ask anything of me, love. Where? Conquer your enemies, my love. Lead, then. You have my steel. You have a grim look. Fine. Let's trade, then.
What's your equipment? Okay, he's got some stuff. But, we could do better. Interesting.
You need my strength again? I'll be home. Speak. Fortune smiles on us. Here's your share, love.
We should really equip our husband with better gear. He actually has a house, too. I mean, like, we can go back to the Longhouse.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
But we can't take the kids with us. Let's see here. I love how we're just selling things to our own husbands.
My love.
You know? That doesn't seem exploitative at all. To the lift. Okay. All right. Well, Regis, I'm gonna take not that for 1,000. I'm sorry, that's Pat. No, that's not Pat. Oh my God, Alex, thank you, Jesus. Yeah, Alex, I'm gonna take fuck that for 200, please. Let me just get every great game show host aside the one I'm thinking of. How many of these bastards are there? 50, right? 50 fucking Crimson Nirnroot? Something silly like that. Sindarian's Field Laboratory. This can only lead to good things. Ooh! Just gonna fill those later. Poor Sindarian. Well, we can sleep in his bed.
No.
Ooh, a Daedra heart. We're gonna grab that for later. Is there any troll fat here? Ectoplasm, moon sugar, bone meal. Because that would save us some time later. Troll fat's easy to come by. That's a mystery mouse tool that'll help us later. Yeah, I'm not even gonna just... We're just gonna find 30 of them. I mean, I don't think that's gonna be a huge problem. I mean, Blackreach is huge. It's more of just a logistical issue of navigating the fucking thing than I think finding 50 of the fucking Nern route. We found, what, 5 not even looking for them? Does it really? Oh! Okay. Note to self, we went over the waterfall. Did not know you could do that. Better physics in Skyrim than I thought. Looks like it's just horses that don't work. Good to know. Tripod spiderfish. Okay, that's a wisp. Ah! That's a Falmer. I thought things were going a little too well. There's a chorus. I did think things were going a little too well.
Over here.
Oh, fuck! Fucking speak with Tolfdir. About what? The fuck do I need to talk to Tolfdir about? Like I wasn't taking what seriously? No, you're right. I mean, look, let's be real, okay? We are on Adept. Anytime we die here, with the exception of Thoron, because we were just inadequately prepared for Thoron, let's not even pretend that's not what it was. Anytime we die at this difficulty, it is our fault. I would say even with the build limitation, anytime we die on this rule set, it is our fault. Absolutely. I truly thought White Woman would conquer all. I did. Oh, you giant bastard. Ugh. Well. That looks awfully fucking spidery. Which, if my knowledge of RPGs tells me anything, means we probably have to go that way. Alright, where are they? I'm not even doing this for the I'm literally doing it for the raw sexual thrill at this point. Alright. Just bring them out already. Don't make me look for them. Really? That just seems hella unlikely.
What was that?
I don't know.
Is someone there?
I don't think it's a someone. No, I'll be damned, it was someone. Where, I have no God-forsaken idea, but... Sir, you appear to be a little bit stuck. Sir or madam. Okay. That's the thing I didn't want to run into. So the spiders scare me more, but the hunters are the exigent threat to our existence. The Falmer will slow us down. The hunters will kill us. Especially the high-level hunters. They are not to be fucked with. Silent Ruin. Glad part of this bitch is quiet. Okay, there's a pressure plate there. That we are not going to activate. We're just not. Well, I imagine so. With a title like Warrior, I was going to go out on a limb and assume that it was. Also, it's weighted trap, so there's that. Is that a fucking giant? That's a fucking... Why is there a fucking giant down here? Kiku, remember earlier when I said that I have never beaten this campaign? I've never been in Blackreach before. Where are you running to? Why are you running? Do you want me to do the secret? I know about the secret. Do you want me to do the secret? Okay. You gonna activate? No. Okay, buddy. I do know about the secret. The secret is funny. The secret is also horrifying and will probably get us killed. But it is funny. Ah, wisps! Okay. We need to get up there. Falmer servant. Unfortunate thing to be. Alright, are we gonna go do the funny? Must have been nothing. Alright, we want to clear everything out of here. Well, we don't... So the question, I think, comes down to... How long have these particular Falmer been down here? Because I imagine the Falmer that have been down here a substantial period of time may have brought the money with them. It could have been passed along through families. Keep in mind, too, they are Mer. They do live considerably longer than humans. Blind and crippled as they may be, they are still Mer. And it doesn't say that, you know, like, it's, like, gold from, like, the current era. Gold just kind of seems to be gold. Septums are septums. Pretty much seems like money stopped diversifying after Tiber took the throne. Okay, we have gone in here in order to have a quick save point. Now, let me make sure I've done this right. So if I do this right, something really funny / scary is going to happen.
Fools!
There it is! Yep, secret dragon! That's right. Secret dragon. I don't know where the secret dragon went. I gathered that he landed. Where the fuck did he land at? There he is. This feels cowardly, but man, is it working. Ah! I love how our summon was like, there's a dragon over there. But no, I think I'm gonna fight that guy. I mean, the good news is we're gonna win this fight. But we could also win this fight a little faster. Come, my slut. Oh boy, howdy, she didn't last long. Okay, now we claim our prize. Secret dragon! Secret dragon! And now to go back into the debate hall, so that way we have a quick save. But not before we grab that Nern root. We're like halfway there, we're not doing bad. Shoot them all! So, it's just so exhausting. Murdering all these slaves. No, yeah, that's true. Where did the damn Falmer go? Yeah, you're not gonna get to do that again. Hell, at this rate, we're gonna have to take the lift back to offload all the shit we got. But no, yeah, there's a secret dragon in Blackreach. And we got him. Yeah, I'm not touching no books. Pumping station. Uh-huh. Go, my friend. Put them out of their misery.
Yes. Need something?
Should he be aggroed?
Never should have come here.
You know, I coulda let you out, but nope, guess not. Sorry. You know, you were cool when I came down here. I really thought you were. I really thought you were different. I really did. I trusted you. I thought we were homies. The Silent City Catacombs. Hey, hey. Stop that. It feels weird not being able to sneak. I will be honest with you. If we had rolled, I will tell you this though, when we started this, if we had rolled sneak and archery, I would have made us re-roll. I would have made us re-roll. Because far and away the most optimal build in Skyrim is Stealth Archer. Far and away. Which is funny, because in some of the other games, archery is garbage. I want to say that archery wasn't very good in Morrowind, because... So Morrowind's... You did give me a chance to re-roll. But I actually really liked this, because we had a weapon class, we had an armor class, and we had a usable spell class. So we actually got really lucky, given the parameters of the challenge, that we rolled this. So in Morrowind, you had an accuracy system, which is kind of akin to what you would see in like a tactical RPG. So your regular attack, yeah, your aim was up to chance. So much like a regular turn-based RPG, you could do an attack, bows, melee, didn't matter. You could do an attack and there was a non-zero chance it would miss because the game decided it should miss. And not a super popular feature. But it was one they implemented. Ah! Well, I think the idea is that, I don't know, I guess that the inputs became responsive enough that they felt it should be up to your skill and not like the stat spread. Which I do appreciate. I will take that, and I will take that. The rate we're going, we are legitimately going to have to, like, go back to the surface because we just don't have any more inventory space. Oh god, Black Reach is massive. You know, Skyrim is really stripped down compared to the older games, which is why the fans of the older games have a lot of gripes. Because with accessibility came a loss of options. If you're like me and Skyrim was your first game, you don't really miss it. Because we never I never had it. I like modifier combat like that more in like a tactical RPG or like a turn-based RPG. I feel like if you are using an active battle system, I think that it's fine for things like crits or like blocks to a degree. Like when you're doing like any sort of resistance type roll, I think that that's fine. But I think like you were just glued. Back in my day. Kiku really pulling the back in my day card? Kiku, we aren't that old. Don't get me wrong, I feel that old pretty often. We're not that old. Hi, baby man. I have a baby man who is trying to sit on the keyboard. And now she's mad because I pointed out she was trying to sit on the keyboard. You have a big ass! But I love you. I love you and your big ass. Hey, if you're ancient, it doesn't bode well for me either. I'm older than you. I see you, you little bastard. Damn. Okay, TTS didn't activate? What the fuck's going on? TTS, you okay? It worked earlier. So I want to explain, if anyone in chat should not happen to have a cat, cats are liquid. They match the container they're kept in. And consequently, even though Baby Man is in fact a dainty little baby man, she can become as heavy as she wants to be. And for some reason, whenever, like, she lays on me and I need to get up, her mass increases exponentially. Okay, we need to find the lift on out of here. Yeah, we have too much shit. I love how before I said that the other dungeon we did was going to open this up. We should have done Outland first. That's my fault. Oh, well. Too good at looting. Look. Okay. I'm going to level with you. Okay, I'm going to say this right now. With no shame or fear. If we ever have the opportunity to do a Borderlands campaign. If we ever have the opportunity to do a Borderlands campaign. Oh, he's still not looking great. I will loot everything that I see.
We've got small.
It is a looter shooter,
or deal some
and if I am not shooting, I need to be looting. That is how that works. I accept no criticism. Don't at me.
Good doing business with you.
Hey, I would love to do Borderlands. I'll be honest with you, whether we stream it or we would do it like off stream, just like for funsies, I would love to do a campaign.
Let me know.
The last time I tried to do a Borderlands campaign, I was playing with somebody who unfortunately I've not spoken to in a long time, which, if you're out there, I hope you're doing well. Only a 6 gold. Bella! No, I didn't want to sell the scales for 6 gold. I clicked too fast. I clicked too fast! Yeah, he's a poor who bought my dragon bones for 6 gold. Also, let's not call people poors, shall we? I think in the current socio-political climate, calling anyone a poor, even ironically, is in bad taste. You can call me a regular slur, though. I don't mind.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed every spells and
Farengar, buy my shit.
For those with the talent to guess them.
So we should go ahead and finish upgrading Proudspire Manor, and then we can go buy we can buy the house in Morthal, because why not? Yeah, I'm not gonna sell my wedding ring.
Remember, you're my
187.
It's the best weapon you have.
That is still not enough for me, Chief. Alright, back to Solitude. Which reminds me, actually, funny enough, in Monster Sanctuary, I got to an area where it's like, good, there's an emergency, I need you to come with me. And I've gone back to literally every other area in the game to try and catch any monsters I don't currently have. They're like, the world is at stake, and I'm like, and it will continue to be at stake after I get everything. Like, I'm sorry.
Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore. But he wouldn't tell
Good
me
morning.
why not.
Trinkets.
He's dead.
Friends, that sort of thing.
He's dead, Jim! Let's see. Staff for Firebolts, buy that from me. Sell that. Yeah, we've already got 7. We have made over $6,000 from Blackreach alone. Think about that. From Blackreach alone. Monster Sanctuary. There's something I'm missing here. Yeah, we don't really need all this. Thornhook, Screaming Maw. Riverbetti. Heart of Order. Hanging Moss. No value. Gnarl Bark. We do need a giant. Okay, we've taken all of her money.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
All of her money.
Pardon me.
Shut up, Safari.
Hey, wanna play tag?
I do not. Let's go talk to Falk and upgrade our house. We should also buy some equipment for our husband. We've bought daggers for the girls, but we've never bought anything for him.
The Imperials are good for business.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. I'd be glad. And of course, now, what would you like to purchase?
I'd like a living room, please.
Very well, I'll make it. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
I'd like a kitchen, please.
Very well. Is there anything else you'd like
Patio
to purchase?
decorations.
Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Stop it, both of you. You're acting like
I
children.
won't forget. Do you have business with the court? Certainly. What did you have in mind? Very well.
Like a fish tank.
Anything else you'd like? Very
some plaques.
Is there anything else you need? Anyone?
How much money do we have? 2,600.
Heart like yours is welcome here. The Jarl
Who
not
is
to be
pushing
disturbed
me?
with common affairs of court. I'd be glad. And of course, now, what would you like to purchase?
Alchemy Laboratory.
Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? I'm proud
Thane
to call
Briley.
a woman like you friend.
Ugh!
Briling's
I
obsession
can
with
always
honor
find
and
time
tradition
to
is
share a word
quaint.
with a warrior.
I don't like how she was looking at me like that. Alright, we've got our carry weight down by like half. I don't know what is so fucking heavy that we have not been able to get rid of. Let's go ahead and level up. We don't need to hoard that level up anymore. Honestly, stamina. Why not? Conjuration. Conjuration's high enough. Bound weapons cast soul trap on targets. That is very, very funny and very, very useful. Twin souls is something we also really want. Just because that would help de-squish us quite a lot. Light armor weighs nothing. Unfortunately, our light armor is not high enough. Quick shot can draw a bow faster. Yes. That is a good choice. We do really just be running around looking like this, huh? Kiku, would you be kind enough to pull up like Gorbash's stat spread and tell me what weapons he would prefer? I would like to get him something nice. Just because he takes such good care of the kids, and you know he always cooks us meals, and you know I'm gonna be a good spouse. Because we gave him the shield. I don't know if block is one of his skills. It just seems like the kind of thing he would like. Alright. So while we're down here, I want to find 14 more Nern roots, and I definitely... We're not leaving until we get the Elder Scroll, clearly. That's why we're here. Is to get the Elder Scroll. And also, we gotta try not to die. It's also a big one. Really? Despite wearing heavy armor, his highest skills are in light armor and archery. Okay, so the shield is cool. So we should have given him some of the Saint armor then. Well, I mean, some of the... we could give him Seducer armor. We can give our husband Sexy Thought armor. How funny that he has the same skill spread that we do. What are the odds? Okay, we're in the barracks. It's truly meant to be. Alright, so we need to find Crimson Nirnroot. We need to find the damn Elder Scroll, which is on the entire other side of Blackreach. I'm glad also that it's 30 and not all 50. Like, they knew. Like, they knew it would drive people mad if they had to find all of them. They were like, okay, we're going to make it a pain in the ass, but, like, physically doable. We would have to buy the slut armor back, though we did sell him multiple sets of slut armor. So, he has slut armor. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't you also need Nirnroot to cure vampirism in Oblivion? Or am I making that up? Ah! Well, that's useful. Why are we going so slow? Okay, we caps locked somehow, I guess. I feel like we are just getting further and further. Oh. Away. There's another lift. I don't know where the damn... Nightshade, thank you. Okay, so this lift also goes back to Skyrim. No. No, that's a them problem. We're going back down. Okay. Yeah, this whole stream's just gonna be Black Reach. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And we can release it. We can release it. No, we don't need to release it. Like, it is a cool dungeon. It is a cool dungeon, but there are two areas in Skyrim that kind of follow this mentality. And that is Blackreach and the Soul Cairn. And the Soul Cairn is awful. It is a cool looking location, but the enemies are weird, the rules are weird. It's not a pleasant place. Yeah, the Soul Cairn did not have to suck. And I hate it, because I love the idea of the Soul Cairn. Conceptually, the Soul Cairn is sick. Navigating it, miserable. Look, man, I'm not gonna fuck with you if you don't fuck with me, okay? Yeah, which the Ideal Masters are a whole weird subsection of lore anyway. Like, the Soul Cairn is a cool place. The lore behind the Soul Cairn, cool place. I mean, cool lore. The method of unlocking the Soul Cairn, also cool. Everything's, like, thematically appropriate. It's just... it's kind of a victim of its own success, because it's supposed to be this massive, impossible wasteland. Which it very much is. The problem is it's a massive, uninhabited wasteland. aside from like monsters.
Teach you to mess with me.
Yeah. They are part of the I Fought God and Won cabal in, like, Elder Scrolls lore, which is a very elite club. I mean, who do we have that comes close? Like what? We got essentially the main antagonists, right? Like we have Mana Marco, Dagoth and even they aren't like our own realm of oblivion powerful. I mean, hell, the Crimson Dawn even had shit, you know. They made their own plane of oblivion, which is wild. I mean, to create your own plane of oblivion is insane. But to take over someone else's plane of oblivion, even more insane. Okay. We kind of sort of have a destination in mind. Sorry, why did I say Crimson Dawn? The Mythic Dawn, I'm sorry, forgive me. I was thinking of some other franchise. Yeah, the Mythic Dawn. Though to be fair, they also did have, you know, the backing of a Daedric Prince. Crimson Dawn. Thinking about 80s movies, maybe. That's an 80s movie, isn't it? Crimson Dawn? Lots of Crimson and Dawns and shit. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Mehrunes did give them paradise, right. I thought... For some reason, I thought that he, like, crafted paradise. Farm Overseer's house. Not anymore. Of course, paradise is kind of a non-starter anyway. It didn't really live up to the name. Which, to be fair, it was their fault for listening to Mehrunes Dagon. Which, spoiler alert, listening to Mehrunes Dagon, never a good idea. Never a good idea. The man is not your friend. I thought they killed her for a second. That would be because they did. Come back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, quick draw. The quick draw is paying off for sure. A gold diamond. Okay, yeah, that's a silly amount of money. That is a silly, silly, silly amount of money. But no, he does treat his followers well. But I mean, that's pretty much the same of like all of the princes, though. Like, if you know what you're getting into, it's not necessarily the worst deal. Now, I will say not all deals are created equal. You probably are better off going with, like, Azura than, say, like, you know, Mehrunes. Oh, Molag. Yeah. Yeah, no, Molag Bal is, rather proud of, not being about that life. The Tower of Mazark. Oh! Guys, we did it. We found the doohickey. I love how the Loreus farm is just right over a giant Dwemer artifact. And they have no idea. I love how this is not a location, apparently. Like, it leads into the Tower of Mazark, and it's not a location. It's just here. I mean, Boethia's fine as long as, you know, you're not the one getting murdered. Alright. You know, I always wondered, people would talk about this puzzle and they're like, oh yeah, we just mash. And I'm like, yeah, no, I believe it. Ain't no rhyme or reason to that shit at all. Oh boy. Y'all ready to have a grand old time? No, of course there's an answer. Okay. Alright, let's get this shit over with. Yeah, we need to go see Weird Uncle, too. Not that I'm super keen to go see Weird Uncle, but we can also get Weird Uncle's quest out of the way. Oop. I'm trying to kill you. Why am I trying to kill you? In what way am I trying to kill you? No warning, no floaties, nothing. I'm sorry. Ah. That wasn't on purpose, by the way. I just accidentally, literally accidentally fell off that waterfall. I know there has to be more Nirnroot. There's like 50 of these bitches. We gotta find like 4 more. Just to get this shit off of our to-do list. We just need to find 4 more to get it off the to-do list, and then we can leave, and we can be done. Honestly, at this point, it's more that I would be annoyed if we got this close and didn't finish it. Back with ye, Murder Blade. That's a troll. In fact, that's 2 trolls. Why are there trolls? Hey, we got the troll fat we needed. Yeah, I did. Kind of fucked myself with that little declaration. Our husband is an orc. We can't not take the quest. We have to do Malakath's quest. Come on. It's not. I mean, arguably the hardest quest in the game is about to happen. Yeah, so the next quest, which we're gonna go ahead and do tonight just because, well, one, it actually ends this third of the game, and two, it's infinitely shorter than anything else we could do. Is arguably the hardest quest in the game. Like, it's a short quest. It's a hard fucking quest. I hear it, but I don't see it. There it is. Well, how the fuck am I supposed to get up there? I love how I said that like we're not playing Skyrim. Just wiggle, damn you. Really is the stupidest question in the world. How do I get up there? Just just wiggle the WASD, my boy. You'll get there eventually. Oh, we need one more. We are so close. We're so close to putting this to bed. But no, we'll go ahead and do the final quest of the act. And that will be our final action for tonight's stream. Unless we want to go shopping for the husband a little bit. Hello, baby man. Okay, it's not down there. Would have bet money on that. Let's see. Well, chat, while we're hunting for this, anything you want to talk about? What's got your interest lately? Okay, we're in the spidery area again. I don't recall there being any nerd around here. Would have picked it up otherwise. Hell, watch anything? Read anything good lately? I've already went on my Casso rant earlier, so I'm down to let someone else splurge with some info dumping. Come on, man, I'm just looking for one. The Portrait of Dorian Gray, have you read it before? Phenomenal book. Okay, so we've not been around here, or we would have hit that button. Yes! Avrusa Soretti. Okay, where is Avrusa Soretti at? So we need to go to Treva's watch. Either way, the important thing is that we're done here. There we go, the lift at Mazincha left.
me.
I mean, it's an ice wraith. I would also like to see it burn. I think that'd be tremendously effective. Alright, Treva's Watch. Ah, yes, the Nern farmer. I'd forgotten about the Nern farmer.
We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins. I knew this day would eventually come. At least poor Sindarian died doing what he loved. His field research. I told the old fool he should take it easy, but he was too stubborn. Perhaps someday I'll continue where he left off. It's the least I can do, considering how much he did for me. You gathered quite a few of them, I see. I'll search through Sindarian's notes and find some more information about the Crimson Nirnroot and its properties. Thank you. You've done alchemy a great service by helping to complete Sindarian's work. I'd like to give you this tome. It's one of Sindarian's greatest works. I believe you've more than earned it. Back to work.
Okay, so these just boost alchemy, right? I can't read these. Oh well, we did a good thing. Oh hey, Stormcloaks.
Keep walking. I'll fight the entire legion myself if they dare kill us.
About that.
Get out of here. I'll smite you.
Well, that worked. I mean, hey, don't hold out on me now. Would it be cruel to leave them there like that? Yeah, probably. To the time wound! You can't fast travel when enemies are nearby. Okay, well, how about now? Alright, we are going to save real quick because this is a good time to save.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
All right. Let's do the damn thing.
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krifwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
For Skyrim!
Okay, nicely done.
Hakon! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
Battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? You've staked everything in this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We've blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade.
None have yet stood against Alduin himself. Golf, Sori, Birk.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
He was.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Veldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. You are right. We will not need
We'll
it.
deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Oh, there he is.
Tarudis. Him hint paliv. Zuu hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
love how dramatic she is. Oh, there she goes. User with no name 42. Hello. We are watching a cutscene. How are you?
Hold Alderman on the wing. Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. My words with older bones than your own. We break your perch on this age and send you out. You are
We're good.
banished. Shout you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished.
Work. Did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Yep, right there. And now we have reached the finding out part of fucking around.
My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now and await your fate in Sovngarde. Look.
Well, I know we said no shouts. This is kind of the point where we are going to have to use a shout. Yep.
Foot, you are too late, Alduin. Dovahkiin, use Dragon Red if you know it.
Sure.
While yours has waned.
Okay. Can you please get close enough for me to yell at you?
Sure.
I really gotta wait for him to come back around, don't I?
Sure.
I am trying to bring him down.
Sure.
I'm sorry, did it not work? No, it worked. Sir, what do you think I am doing? Parthenax, buddy, what the fuck do you think I'm about? My lad.
Sure.
am doing my best. I am doing my best, Parthenax. Well, he took my summon out, which is less than ideal. Good thing we have fire resists, or this would be a problem. Sir, that is exactly what I'm doing. I am not allowed to engage with, like, any of the most damaging options in the game right now, okay? I am armed with a bow and a summon. I am doing the best I can with what I have. I am trying! Okay, let's see here.
But I am Alduin, firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
All right. Well, that officially ends Act 2. Where are you going? Parthenax.
Lot Kongrach. You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Matmahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, hmm?
God, yes.
Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need. Yes, this was ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then. Before the Bruniki, the Akaviri came and killed all my Zema. I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name.
Oh my god.
I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very proud of his pet, Pak. The Hofkossayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol.
Fus. All right, chat. I'll let you guys pick. We're not using any of these anyway. So which one? Fus, Faim, or Yol? First one to pick gets it. Fine, because why not?
Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit. Unslad Zi, where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength. Sum Ark Mora.
Alright, well that does it. That ends Act 2. We can go back and see Crazy Uncle if we just want to go ahead and get this out of our hands. But yeah, there's a reason I didn't say we would do anything else. Because the Blackreach quest is far and away the longest quest in the game. And the Alduin boss fight is far and away the hardest mission in the game. In theory, it should all be downhill from here. Difficulty-wise, anyway.
Dig, Dwemer in the beyond. I'll give it quickly. Extraordinary. I see it now. The ceiling structure interlocks in the tiniest fractals. Dwemer blood can loose the hooks, but none alive remain to bear it. A panoply of their brethren could gather to form a facsimile. A trick. Something they did not anticipate. No, not even them. The blood of Altmer, Bosmer, Dunmer, Falmer, and Orsimer. The elves still living provide the key. Bear you hence this extractor. It will drink the fresh blood of elves. Come when its set is complete.
Well.
When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
Oh, hey.
Come closer. Bask in my presence. I am Hermaeus Mora. I am the guardian of the unseen and knower of the unknown. I have been watching you, mortal. Most impressive. Your continuing aid to Septimus renders him increasingly obsolete. He has served me well, but his time is nearing its end. Once that infernal lockbox is opened, he will have exhausted his usefulness to me. When that time comes, you shall take his place as my emissary. What say you?
What say us? What say us? Yes or no? Kiku, do you want me to say no? Will that make you feel better?
Be warned, many have thought as you do. I have broken them all. You shall not evade me forever.
I mean, it's true, we won't. I mean, he's kind of an important part of one of the DLCs. We end up doing the Dragonborn DLC, we will see him again. Like, a lot. But yeah, that will do it. How much money do we have? 397. Let's go home. I think we've earned the right to go home.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious.
But yeah, we got a couple things we have left we can do. Obviously, we can finish the main story. Even if we were to try and bum rush it, I don't think we would finish it next stream. Unless, well, no, I guess if we, like, actually bum rushed it, we probably could. But, let's see. Where's our husbands? Usually downstairs.
It's pleasing to see you again.
Gorbash. Gorbash.
Speak. You can ask anything of me. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Did I not sell any to him? Apparently not.
Conquer your enemies, my love.
Yeah. I could get him a full orcish set. That's true. Alright. Well, let's go get us some rest. And I think we will close it there. Alright guys, well thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm so glad we were able to come back and stream today. If you like what you saw tonight, please consider subscribing or following the channel. Any way you choose to support us is greatly appreciated. As I've mentioned before, this is the closest thing I've got to a job right now, so any support you want to give is greatly appreciated. Of course, that said, I know that it's real hard out there for folks. So, you know, definitely don't do anything you can't comfortably do. You can also donate to me on Coffee if you so choose. If you like hanging out with us and you want to do it when we're not streaming, please feel free to join the Discord. Link is there. You can also follow me on Blue Sky if you like, because I'm going back to Twitter. So as far as streams go, I don't have any plans to stream again this week, not right now. If we do, it would definitely be Friday, but no real plans to do that at the moment. We will be back with more Skyrim next week, and probably the final Hades stream. I did kind of need a break from Hades too, but I do want to come back. I hope that we are able to beat it. Not that I want to quit playing the game, but I know that you guys want to see us move on to some other stuff, and I know Kiku has some things that she would like to play. Bird has some things that he would like to play, and you guys as well have other things you would like to see. I also want to give big thanks to Riff Arcade for the raid, and Blue, I forgot to give them proper credit earlier for the resub. Thank you so much for the resub, Blue. I really appreciate it. Please go check out Blue. If you haven't checked them out already, go check out Riff Arcade. All of our streamer friends, we like to give them credits where credit is due, because we want to support each other, especially in the world we live in, because love makes the world go round, right? But anyway, that is my time for now, guys. I guess we should find somebody to raid. Who should we raid? Let's see. Who's doing what? Okay, that is not T8, that's T4, I'm pretty sure. Dither's playing Minecraft, Salty Bet's doing Salty Bet things, El Rey de Leon playing FF8, Slushy is playing Silent Hill 2. I do not know if this is the original or the remake, because I cannot see their screen. Oh, you're welcome, Isaac, thank you for coming. Cinny is playing FF14. Let's see, Cabo is doing DMC1. Hex is doing something. I have no clue what Hex is doing. You know what, let's raid Cinny. We haven't raided Cinny in a while. Let's go raid Cinny. So we'll go ahead and raid Cinny, aka Screaming Doggo. If you want to come along with me, I greatly appreciate it. If not, I do understand it is getting late and I'm probably going to pass up before too long myself. But, yeah. Hope to see you guys back again next week. And until then, have a good one. Bye.